Welcome to another episode of Brock's Talks, the podcast where we talk with me, Brock, about what is on my mind. In today's topic, we're going to be discussing being a novice and why you should embrace being bad and beginning something more. So let's get right into it, shall we? We at CrossFit Fort Dodge have developed and we've been doing and implementing a program called Couch to CrossFit. And it is a beginner's program where we bring people that are pretty intimidated with the elements of CrossFit and we break it down very simply, and we just make a environment for people to embrace that they are beginners, they are novice, and that is a good thing. And it kind of sparked in my mind why we should really try to be like that more. We should, in our daily lifestyles, try to find things that are new and pretty intimidating to us. Because I feel as people and as humans, we can evolve a lot better that way. If we stick inside our comfort zones and we do things that we're like naturally good at and there's really not a lot of struggle to it, there's really no evolution in ourselves, right? We kind of stay in that same little element and comfort zone. And this kind of goes in hand with my last podcast topic, but I kind of wanted to touch on it more. So again, back to the Couch CrossFit participants. We're 2 days into our program. This is our first week, and you can tell the fear on people's faces. You can tell there's a bit of intimidation, but they are embracing it, and they understand that it takes time. It takes dedication, and it just takes a sense of wanting to learn. And like I said, we as people need to find things in our daily lifestyles and in our careers, hobbies, interests. We need to find things that we're not necessarily the best at right away. Take this, for example, me doing a podcast. This is actually my third time recording this, and it's that sense of trying to get it right. There's really never a right time, and it's never going to be perfect, so we might as well jump right in. And the moment you think that something needs to be perfect and needs to be exact is when you should probably evaluate that, in a sense, if that makes sense. Let's kind of backtrack there. I don't want to kind of contradict myself. You shouldn't just put mush out there. You shouldn't put fluff. You shouldn't just do something for the sake of doing it. And if you're really terrible at it, oh well, I'm just going to do it, right? You don't want to waste resources. You don't want to waste time, effort, and money if it's not going to really go anywhere. But if you do have a spark of interest and you do believe that you can eventually get somewhere with something, and it's just that sense of intimidation you need to get over, that's just what you got to do. You just got to get over it. But let's not get sidetracked here. So back to being a novice, being a beginner. Why I feel people need to do that more is because when there's no ceiling or when there's a low ceiling and you're just naturally good at something, there's no really room for improvement, and you're not going to adapt. You're not going to evolve. You're not going to grow. There's, like I said, there's no growth there. So you don't want to just do something for the sake of doing it. You do want to have a strategy and plan in mind, but you don't want to, I don't even know, guys. See, this is what I'm saying. People are so afraid of this, of making mistakes and failing and being overwhelmed. Exactly what I'm doing right now. Like, I'm not starting this podcast over again, so I'm promising myself that right now. So sorry if this is pretty cringy, but we're just going to deal with it. I promise they will get better with time, but that's just what it is. Things take time. Things take experience and learning and growing. And if you just dive right into something that you're just perfect at and you're good at and you're already an expert at it, you're probably an asshole. And people don't probably like you all that much because you're good at something and you know it. You're probably a bit of a gloater and you show off a lot. And guess what? People like you, no one fucking likes you. Sorry to say that. if you know you're good, don't tell anyone. Let your actions probably speak for themselves. Be humble about it, but go find something you're not good at, because I guarantee it, you're going to have a lot better experience. You're going to have a lot more to give to someone after the fact, because I believe our experiences that we do, we need to give. What we receive, we should return the favor. So anything that you're really trying to achieve in life, make sure there is a generation or there's a demographic of people that are going to benefit from your successes and your failures. So we don't want to be selfish, and we don't want to be assholes. So be humble and be novice. Be a beginner. Go find something you suck at and try not to suck at it. And if you keep sucking at it, that's fine, because you're gonna learn, and you're gonna be a lot better person for it. And just make sure that whatever you're doing, there is someone or something that you can give back, and you can just make the world a better place, because that's what all that truly matters. Not the money, not the fame, not the glory, just the person you change. The life, whether it's yourself or someone else. Change the lives for the better. Make the world a better place. So that's kind of it for the podcast, guys. Being a novice, find something you're not good at. Go try to be good at it. Mediocre. Once you become an expert, don't be an asshole, because most experts are assholes, and no one likes an asshole. They stink. They're full of shit. So be humble. Be happy. That's it, guys. Have a good rest of the week. Try to get this podcast uploaded as soon as I can. And again, bear with me as we go through the growing pains, because I have a lot to say and I really enjoy this stuff. So should be a fun ride. Thank you for coming along with me, and see you later.